created a sample flow, so I can first give you what the flow is actually, and I will walk you through with that. Okay, so the flow would be like whenever I create any account, an email would be sent to me and a field is getting updated. So yes, whatever the account name we can give XYZ test one. Okay, and if you can see here the status, so active and inactive. So my workflow, what it will do, it will make it active or inactive on the basis of this year. If I choose active as a no, then it makes it inactive, and if I choose it yes, then it make the status as active. Okay, so if I choose yes and save this account. Okay. And I just go to the details. So if you can see the status changes to active as I selected active as yes, and an email must be come with. mm, the email is saying, "Hi XYZ test when your account is now active." Okay, so this is done automatically by the workflow.
Vishal,
Yeah.
so what we are trying to do here today,
Yes.
because
Uh, yeah. Go ahead.
no, I missed something in initial. You guys are discussing something. So what, just we are creating an account in Salesforce.
We are like I am giving you the demo of like yesterday we have gone with the theory of
Yeah,
workflow.
what
Okay, so today I'm giving you the demo. Okay,
okay.
so I just showed you that how it's look like the how it's look like when you create a workflow. So email will be sent and the field will be getting updated. So let's look into how I created this flow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just write in if you have to open the setup from here. Okay, just open the setup, click over here. The setup page will be open and just write in here workflow. And in that you just have to click workflow rules. Okay. And it will show if there is any workflow rule available, or you can create a new workflow rule also. So like I said, Salesforce is completely moving to the flows. So it is saying that automation found in workflow rules. So start using flows today. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so it Salesforce is moving us to so let's move it with the continue with the workflow rules. And now firstly we select which object we need to apply that workflow. So here are list of object you can see. Okay, so I have just chosen the account one and I click on the next. Now object is account, whatever the rule you want to give. Let's suppose account is inactive. Inactive. Okay, and description you can give whatever you want. Now what are these three options? It says whenever your account is created, this workflow rule will be fired. Okay, but whenever it's get update, no workflow rule be this particular rule will not be fired by itself. Okay, and if you choose the second one, created and every time it's edited. Okay, so whenever you create and whenever you edit any field anytime or every time it's updated or changed, then this rule will be triggered. And in the third option, anytime, well, it's same like whenever you create and anytime it's edited and subsequently meet the criteria, it means this criteria must be meet. Until and unless if it doesn't meet, then the rule won't trigger. Okay, so I just select the third one so that I can meet these criteria, so my rule can be triggered securely and fully completely. So if account, let's suppose, and let's choose as any field, let's say phone. Okay, and if phone is equals to, you can select different type of, like, is it equal or not equal, starts with, contains, any condition you can check over here according to your requirements. So I just choose a phone number is equal to 1234. Okay, and you can give multiple conditions over here. Okay, so that, and every condition must be met, because this AND operator means first condition, second condition, and remaining all this condition must be true. Then only this trigger will be this workflow will be triggered. Otherwise, this won't trigger. Okay, and save and next. Okay, so the basic would be workflow would be created. Now, what kind of actions we want to perform on the successful triggering of that trigger? So, like tomorrow, yesterday I said 4 actions we can perform: new task, email alert, field update, and outbound message. And the last one would be existing action. If you have created any existing actions, you can choose it also. You choose that also. So you do not need to create a new one. Okay, this is the select existing action. If you have already created an email alert, then you can choose that. If you have created any new task or a field update or outbound, you can choose the existing ones. So I choose, let's suppose, email alert. Okay, and description, your number change. Number. Okay, unique name will be automatically fetched. And like email template is like if there is already available some templates by Salesforce itself. These are the Salesforce created in the classic. And if you choose the Lightning one, these are the two different platforms available for Salesforce. So account activation, these are Lightning one. So like we have not created any email template. So let's create an email template for us. Then we can move to we can use that email template. So for that, we need to just go to here, this navigation, and write email templates. Email templates. So I have created this one. So if you want to create a new email template, just click on the new button and number change. Okay, email template and related entity type is account. Okay, and it would be public. Anyone can use it. This subject would be uh, phone number changed. Okay, and here you can write whatever your mail body would be. So hi. And if you want to like dynamically write the account name, not the static value dynamically, so you can insert merge field from here. So account, and this shows the different types of fields available. So we choose the account name because like in the to whom we are sending the email, we show his name first, like hi Vishal or hi Satish. So this kind of like we can insert his name. So hi, whatever the account name is, and we can tell him that your number is changed. Okay, so this is how we can send email. Thanks, and we hit the save button here. Mhm. So our email is created, and move it to the next one. So let's see our email is available or not. Lightning number change. Here we our email is now available. Number change, and to whom? Who is our recipient? To whom we send to email. So for now, like I select myself as Vishal Sharma. Okay. And you can provide an additional email, so which are not in user, or like you can select different. If there any case team available, you can send to them also. So you can like if there any email field available in the account itself, then you can choose select that also. So for the different user, different role, different uh, like there are so whoever the role of CEO, they will get the email. So you can select it from here, multiple persons you can select. And if there are some like not in your Salesforce, they are out of the Salesforce, so you can additionally write the email over here. And what
Okay.
and the sender email, like I am the sending, so current user or default workflow user. Default workflow user, it means the workflow is running in which user, like it's running in my user. So it's running in my user. So whoever just logged in, it will be that will be the sender. Okay, the second option would be that. And current user email address, so the I am the also current user, so you can select that also. Okay, and now our role is created, so click done here. And now completely we have created our workflow, and we just need to activate our workflow. So our workflow is activated, and we can now create an account, a new account. Account name would be, let's suppose, test user 1211, and phone number would be like 1234 for the condition we should met. And let's say I select this one as no. Okay. And save. Let's see we received an email or not. Phone number is changed. So here, hi, the test user 1121, your number is changed. So here you just received a mail. So this is how you can that. Okay. So it's a basic of workflow. Anything you want to ask in it? Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, we shall have. See, yesterday I understand the theory part, and whatever you are explaining, able to understand.
Mhm.
But maybe we required hands-on experience
Yeah,
to
correct, correct.
explore because I'm trying to navigate in Salesforce. Just I've created an account.
Mhm.
But if I go to the email template, I can be able to see only empty template. Nothing. I don't see anything here. Even I try to go for a workflow. Even that also I'm seeing empty. So
Because in your org you haven't created any workflow or any template. So you, if you want to create, you just need to create a new template, and whenever you save it, then you can see some list of here.
no, okay, got it.
Okay.
Even I don't see any templates also. Any option for creating. Maybe I have to
And
explore how to
yeah,
do it all. Those things.
or what you can do, like I just use this Trailhead one account.
Okay.
Okay, so if from here you can like launch your org. The Salesforce itself provide us some
Playground.
default or yes playground. So you can
Mm.
launch it from here, and it's like Salesforce playground. So
Mhm.
some by defaults are available here, so you don't have to work more in that. So like if I say to it all accounts, so these are all created by Salesforce itself, the testing accounts.
Oh, okay, got it.
I
So I have to link this trial to my Salesforce account.
Yes, you have to link or not to link, or you can like just create your Trailhead account, or from there you can, or you can like connect your org from here itself.
Okay.
So from here, if I can see, so whatever the username and password you can write in here, your account would be connect to the
Okay.
Trailhead. Okay, but still you cannot see those Salesforce created record. For that you need to like go to create a Trailhead account, and from here you can launch.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use existing playground. Okay. And this is like the basic idea I am giving to you. To go more in deep, we and like actually do it by ourselves also. We can I like it's also a theoretical, but I'm showing you as a demo.
Okay.
Okay. So until and unless you do not do by yourself, you cannot understand it properly.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so
So
like
can you send me the link of the trial where I am supposed to launch?
yes,
Yeah, just
complete.
copy and
Okay,
paste it.
yes, I can give it. Yes, I can give it to you.
You can put in the chat somewhere there.
Mm, chat.
Meeting chat we can.
Yes, yes. Chat.
I got it.
Got it. Okay. Mm, So, okay, the workflow would be like as it is, and you can select different options if you want. You can create a new task. You can create an email like we have already done with the email. The
Mhm.
field update you can send, you can create, or you can create an outbound message. So,
Okay.
okay, like with going with the everyone, it's like more time consuming. But I leave this new task and field update to you. And if you face any problem, you can come to me.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Okay, so if we are quickly move to the process builder.
Michelle, just a small doubt. Like in my current project, I don't have option to create a workflow rule. So is that can that be restricted? Like according to the project, there are multiple rules already, but I'm not able to create any rule.
No, like though your profile, it's depend on your profile and it's depend on your role.
Okay,
And
okay, okay.
like actually we can see workflow rules. So
Yeah,
you
yeah, I'm
haven't,
able to see all the workflow rules. Yeah,
but you cannot create any workflow rule.
yeah.
So it's because like you didn't have an administrator permissions or like
Okay,
discuss such permissions. That's why I
okay, okay.
cannot.
Mm.
Like in my project itself, we have developer org and we have the QA analyst org. So in the QA analyst org, I can only see workflow rules, but I cannot create and edit those workflow rules. For that, I
Mm, yeah.
need to log in as system administrator.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay. So process builder. Yeah, the process builder. So I have already created one process builder. So if I quickly go through it. Um, so yes. So firstly, we need to select on which object we are creating the process builder as like workflow. So you can select any object and let's move with the, actually let's create a new workflow process builder. New process builder. Okay, now again he is saying use flow, don't use process builder. And process name would be new job account. API would be auto populate and descriptions. Now it's saying the process starts when a record changes. So whenever a value on the record is changes, the process will be started and any platform event message is received. It's a new functionality that comes in Salesforce. So I will tell you later on the platform events. It's invoked by any another process. So any another process, it means like any approval process or like workflow itself invoke this. So you can choose it that this one also. Let's select this record changes. Okay, the process start and record changes. Save. Now this is the basic starting page, and like we need to add the object first. So which objects we are on working? Let's suppose the account itself. Only when a record is created. So it's like when to start the process. Only when his account is created or when a account is created or edited. It's the same like workflow. There we have three options: created, or every time it's created or update, or any time it's created or update. So here we have only two options: only when a record is created and when a record is created or edited. So let's suppose we are only when a record is created. So whenever an account record is created, this flow would be triggered. And if there is any advanced, so recursion allow process because no, we don't want it to multiple time to trigger only single, and otherwise it will make an infinite loop. So let's save. And like here we can add a criteria. It's like the UI process, and in the workflow, it's running the classic journey, correct? So it is more easy. And whatever the criteria name, let's suppose name equals. Okay, conditions are met, and your, let's see what type of, it shows the different fields which are available in account. Let's say account name, and yes, it's showing type string. It's okay. And whenever the account is equals, or again the same thing, it shows does not equal, starts with, ends with, contains is null. You can select anyone. So if I select contains, and it's a string and value, let's suppose too small. If it contains, the account name contains too small a, then the trigger will be, this flow will be triggered, and all of the conditions are met. So you can add more rows here if you want. So you can select multiple criteria. based on not a single field, multiple fields you can also select. So on each and every fields the criteria met, then this trigger would, the flow would be triggered. Okay, and the next option is like formula evaluates to true. So if from here you can write any formula, let's suppose a field, again you can select a different field here, let's say the same account name, and choose this one, account name, and equals to any function you can select here. These are different type of function: advanced, logical, math, text. Okay, and operator, okay, equals to, from here you can give double A. So this will be the same conditions with the conditions that are met. So I will just select this one only, and all the conditions are met, yes. And let's delete this one. Okay, all the conditions, and save. The meeting would be will end in 10 minutes. Okay, so we need to be hurry. So like whenever our name would be double A, contains double A, so it's set to true. And what immediate action we want to take, so you can add action from here. Now it gives multiple action, not this the only four ones. It gives, you can submit for approval, you can send custom notification. A quip is nothing like an Excel or like Google Sheet. Quick actions, you can perform some quick action process, post to a chatter, flows, email alerts, create a record. Apex, an Apex class, like, yeah, the coding language, the code you can also call from here, from flows. So we need, like, we can select update a record, and action name would be like change the change the active field. Okay, record type, select account record type that started your process. Okay, choose, and no criteria met. Yeah, save. The field must be required. So okay. See new fields. Okay. Uh, Active. Sorry, which one is was that? This active one here. It's auto detected that it's pick list, and select one, which one we set it yes. So this is like we in the previous workflow we have just selected it yes, and it automatically changed the status of account to active. So I'll be like linking this flow to the workflow. So whenever this workflow trigger, it changes active to yes, and whenever it change active to yes, the workflow we have created would be triggered, and it will send an email if it contains phone number 1234. Okay, so let's quickly save it. And if you can add, you want to add a schedule action, like not at the exact time, you can schedule at the sometimes later. Okay, and if the criteria falls, there we not do not do will not do any, it will automatically stop. So okay, let's activate it, confirm. Okay, and here we are now created a sample of the process builder, and let's create a new account with the with a b small a c. And here I didn't give any, like this will be populated as yes after the workflow will be triggered. Sorry, the flows. Okay, okay. So it says yes, and another workflow which I said that an email or the status will be active. So these are automatically done by the workflow, and because in it contains double A, so that's why our flow, the process builder, completely done successfully. So this is how the process builder works. Though it's like initial level it's confusing, but whenever you do it hands-on by yourself, you can completely understand.
Yeah.
Okay. So anything you want to ask?
No.
Okay. Okay, so this meeting would be ending within 3 minutes. So for like tomorrow I will be give you about the process, sorry, the approval process and the flows. Okay,
Okay.
because for that I need to create some setup some this complete org so that I can show you how approval process and flows work.
Okay.
Okay, so